So let's finish off the show. The stock exchange, the trading floor where Temple Ashaju, our business correspondent, is standing by. Temple, it's good to see you. Let's wrap up the show together on this note. As far as the new minimum wage is concerned, you already earning above the 30,000 new minimum wage, so I'm not too sure if that will apply to you. You're not in the civil service, so you're looking good already as far as the minimum wage is concerned. Okay, so is anyone talking about this at the marketplace right now? Is there any talking point, or politics is still the talk of the day?
You know, as it is, politics is always a talking point for traders on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, whether remotely or right here on the 8th floor of the NSE here in Customs Street. So it's a major talk, and it's surprising for a whole lot of the traders, bearing in mind the kind of implication it is going to bring for the system. Already in the capital market and financial system at large, it's been anticipated since the announcement of the 30,000 naira as minimum wage that inflation will really go high the moment that amount has been paid out, even though we are hearing from different quarters again that the presidency is disputing this claim now, trying to dismiss it, that the president hasn't really consolidated on that statement and all that. So it's a major part of the discussion on the floor of the NSE this morning.
Okay, we traders in a bit of upbeat mood, looking at how we finished off yesterday on the counter, 0.337 or 0.33% on the all-share index. Is that morale? Is that a multivitamin for today's trading day? This is the opening hour of the market. What are you seeing as we speak?
Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm seeing the upbeat you talked about. Momentum from yesterday is sustained. We're seeing the improvement on the side of the consumer good names, Dangote Flour, Dangote Sugar. These are companies that are already seeing some good sentiment from investors as we speak. Dangote Flour is up some 10% in the market, and that's one of the most actively traded company right now on the floor of the NSE. Then, this surprises me. We've seen some over 6.68 billion naira worth of some transaction on Zenith Bank this morning. That's what the website of the NSE shows, and that's what the ticker tape that we have here on the floor also shows. And that represents some 280 million units of shares already transacted on Zenith Bank. We see the price currently at 23 naira 85 kobo. It's up some 15 kobo compared to where it finished off yesterday, and that represents some 0.63%. With these alone, we're now seeing the all-share index of the NSE up some 0.20%, and it doesn't look like that is going to change, except if we see some of those risk of sentiment that we've been seeing in the debt market also playing out here on the equities, in the equities market, and that's where we might have the foreign or offshore investors coming in to take profits on this particular company, because we know they're sitting on the sideline. So you know, general election is around the corner, and that is a major factor for investors, the foreign investors, to be kind of jittery as things are in the system. But that is what we're seeing right now. The banking sector is also enjoying some sentiment in the market. We've seen the likes of Zenith Bank, as I mentioned, is doing good. Fidelity Bank has also been seeing some good sentiment from investors. We have FBN Holding is also one of the major gainers in the market as we speak, Bosun.
Okay, Temple, thank you very much for bringing us up to speed. Of course, we'll touch with you later in the afternoon on our Business Incorporated show, having an inkling of today's is a midweek session. Thank you, everyone. Let's get back tomorrow for your business morning, bright and early, 10 o'clock, local time. I'll be right here.